Xbox is slashing prices, and here's what you need to know. Everyone loves to feel like they save some money, especially when they're buying something new, and so slashing prices is a great way to drive up demand, and that's what Microsoft is doing, to no surprise, ahead of the holidays here in the United States and, well, around the globe, especially with Black Friday coming up, which is a gangbuster of a deal day. At least it used to be. I don't know. It feels like Black Friday is now just a month-long event. It doesn't really matter. Anyways, Xbox unveiled this week how they are going to be slashing prices, and if you're looking to pick up a console, you should be paying close attention because while Xbox deals are good, there might be even some better ones hanging out there. So let's just dive in, shall we? So you can head on over to the Xbox Wire where they detail everything going on here. But the real big deal here is that you should be able to save at least $50 this year buying a console. Now, to some people that might be good, to some people that might be bad, because they're going to be saying, gosh darn it, Brad, they had better deals last year. And they did. We'll get to that here in a second. So what Microsoft has announced is that you can save up to 50% on digital games. You can save up to 65% on select games from Xbox Game Studios, and up to 67%, because why not, on select PC digital titles. Now, more importantly here, starting on November 18th, and I think this is what most people are going to be paying attention to, is you can save $50 off of select Series X and Xbox Series S consoles, and if you're looking to snag a controller, you can save up to $10 dues on that peripheral as well. And then starting on November 23rd, you can get free engraving on an Elite Wireless Series 2 controller, still hard to say, from the Xbox Design Labs. Now, one thing I want to point out here, because this honestly actually tripped me up for a second, on the Xbox Series X, because we've heard Phil Spencer say, like, hey, prices aren't going to be slashed, but like, here we are, they're not going to potentially $50 off, at least for a limited time. It says, experience true 4K gaming, faster load times and gameplay of up to 120 frames per second with the Xbox Series X, the fastest and most powerful Xbox ever. Plus, the Xbox Series X Diablo 4 bundle and the Xbox Series X Forza Horizon 5 bundle are also $50 off for Black Friday while supplies last. When I initially read that, I was thinking, oh wait, are they actually just saying that the Series X is only $50 off if you get the bundle? But it does not actually, like when you really read it word for word, it's saying including those bundles will also be $50 off. Now, if you are looking to pick up a console, I still highly recommend saving $50, not a bad deal. However, I would just hold on a little bit if I were you. Because if you remember last year, there were the flash deals, like even on Instagram, Xbox was selling the Series S for $199. And so maybe we'll see some more of those like deals coming from like the Targets and the Best Buys of the world. So before you say, hey, I'm just going to buy it direct from Microsoft or whatever, I would keep your eyes and ears peeled for actually potentially better deals. This seems like this is going to be the baseline sort of across the board, every place you can save $50, but there's always going to be those sort of loss leaders, as we refer to them, to get you into the door, places like Target and other establishments. So just keep that in mind. However, if you are looking and saying, Brad, I only want the best possible deal ever, well, Nvidia might actually be the place to go. So if you are looking at like a game streaming service, GeForce Now actually has a pretty compelling offering. So for GeForce Now, Ultimate memberships now includes 3 months of PC Game Pass. Also, the newest GeForce Now app is updated and rolling out and includes Xbox game syncing and more improvements. So if you're looking for like the hardcore, truly best value, the GeForce Now might be the way to go, especially if you're on the PC side. It's just something to pay attention to. I always love seeing how Microsoft is sort of positioning, and I think Phil Spencer earlier in the year was saying like, look, we're not really expecting price cuts on the consoles, was really sort of hedging, like saying like, hey, the holiday shopping season is probably going to be very similar to what you'd seen previous years. But either way, those are the official details from Microsoft, and as always, make sure to keep it subscribed here, because the only BS on this channel is me.